Did I make it? Are we here? Is everything back to normal?
I don't know if it's back to normal, but
So we got a media circus going on.
This is Sergeant Kavanaugh.
You have the militant, I guess, at your feet. One thing that catches your eye is his belt is actually a police issue belt. Could be surplus. You know how these right wingers like to emulate, police and military figures.
okay. Well, I want to pull him back. I want to like just sort of frisk him and disarm him, while I still got him wrapped up. And he's wearing like a police belt. I want to rough him up a little bit, I want to sort of like, just sort of as I'm pulling him back into the window, sort of inadvertently sort of like bash him a little bit as he comes in. It just needs to
he's telling you, freaks like you, your days are numbered. Civil Guard's going to wipe you out. And all the other unnatural degenerate races that threaten good white Americans.
Okay. There's another woman there, right? Isn't there a woman in there or people?
There's 4 hostages.
Are they tied up?
One of them has got themselves untied and is helping the others and pulling off their the duct tape and the ropes. One out of the 4 has got out and freeing the other 3.
Awesome. So you guys are okay? Can you find your way down the stairs?
Yeah, they don't need any prodding. It's just like you would expect. They hurry to the exit.
Okay. So I'm going to set this guy near the window and a little bit too close and let him fall out the window. And as he's falling out, I'm going to jump out of the window and race down and try to catch him before he dies.
Knockout, you see this happening.
I don't do it. It can't look intentional, by the way. He just gets close to the window. Okay. Yep.
Knockout, you see this display.
Knockout is trying to help the wounded. I don't think she would stop to attempt to interfere with whatever Frog's doing with the shooter. But I'll make a presence check, and if I fail, I'll try to intervene. How's that?
It's up to you. You have full player agency.
All right. Well, then I'm going to help the people that are shot out in the street, attempting to anyway. See what I can do to help them.
Okay, Frog, make an acrobatics roll.
How do I do that?
You have an acrobatic skill. Just roll it or less.
On what dice?
3d6.
3d6? And I have just an acrobatic skill number?
Yeah, I think you have acrobatics or breakfall. Didn't you take both?
Yeah, it's a roll of 15 or less.
Roll it. If you fail, you don't get to him before he gets to the ground.
All right, I make it. And when I catch him, I just want to like hold him up and go, "It's okay, everybody. I've got him. I've got him."
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take him, and I'm just going to like hold him like not very, sort of firmly and just hand him over to the cops.
Okay, he's trundled up. It's a wrap on the active shooter. So curfew, I guess, I don't want to call it martial law, but the police are securing the downtown and all, protesters and all parties are being forced to disperse.
Is there tear gas where Knockout is? Because I think she takes damage from that.
Ooh, yeah, you do. You take. There has been tear gas. It's very disruptive to you, causing watery eyes and mucus.
I have a vulnerability 2 times stun to gas/poison attacks.
Yeah,
so it's not like I have a susceptibility as soon as I encounter it. It would have to be an actual attack on Knockout.
Yeah. It's just uncomfortable and noticeable. Like you're having a worse reaction to of clouds of tear gas in the air than other people.
So Knockout takes note that this tear gas bothers her way more than she would normally be bothered by anything in her super new condition.
Yep, and you have plenty of paramedics, medical background to know this information too.
Are the paramedics able to get in now that the shooter has been stopped by Super Frog to help?
Yes.
Great. So if Knockout needs to do anything heavy lifting wise or move people around or throw a car off of them, she's all for that, whatever she has to do to help. Otherwise, she's just triaging them and getting them into the ambulances as fast as she can.
Okay. You get a call from Santavi. He likes what he's seeing on TV. I mean, not Santavi. Madher. Madher calls you, says he loves what he's seeing on TV. But don't stay out there too long. You want to keep waiting for more, and so come back to the bureau as soon as you can.
So I'm not getting this. Knockout has like a little walkie-talkie thing with her now that he can just start talking to her at any time, or
no,
he's
just calling you on the cell phone.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Knockout
you answer.
will answer it now that we've worked out that I have a cell phone. I wasn't clear on how they're contacting Knockout.
Calling you on your cell.
Okay, so Knockout acknowledges that he's watching her by saying, "I'm busy," and hangs up.
Okay.
Well, Super Frog's just going to be like hanging around near Knockout.
I'm going to make a presence check to see if she breaks this phone.
Okay.
So I have to get a 12 or less.
Mm-hmm.
Or I crush it. Because I'm pissed. Oh, I don't. So she keeps her cell phone intact this time. And she starts directing Super Frog on how to help people. She's, this one's got a GSW here. We need you to hold his head up for us so that we can get this IV going. Hold his arm up, Super Frog, and starts MDing, just totally taking charge of the whole situation of the carnage and the wounded.
Okay.
Super Frog's helping out. Yeah.
It's all caught on tape. You guys are getting great press. What do you do now that the situation is resolved?
We start throwing sick people over at buildings.
Yeah. Bring out your dead. Launch.
Back up. I want to go. We would check go downtown. We're going to talk to the press.
We would check in with the police to make sure that there's no more snipers activity or anything else. And as soon as the other patients are in the ambulances and it looks like everything's under control.
Superfrog's just going to try to make a little bit of eye contact with the press, but try to be inconspicuous about it at the same time.
Mm-hmm. No, the press is around. The press is around. I mean, there's nothing stopping you guys from engaging with the press.
No, we're only going to engage if we get asked to. That's Superfrog's zone right now. He's not going to go looking for the press.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So if they're like, hey, Superfrog, hey, Superfrog.
Of course they are.
Yeah, of course they are. Yeah. Yeah, there's requests for interviews to tell your story from all the media outlets.
Superfrog's just going to say stuff like,
there's people who want to be your manager too. Talent agencies, everything. You can ride this gravy train. It's all getting shouted at you from the street.
We're just trying to do the next right thing. Okay? We're just trying to help people here. Okay? I don't really want any fame necessarily. You might want to talk to, you know who's really good at talking? What's her name again? What's your name? Knockout. Dr. Knockout. She knows all sorts of stuff. I'm just, really happy to be here, and I just love America.
Knockout is it true that you're one of the physicians on the team of the COVID-24 research team that's experienced a disaster and a break-in? Those are some of the questions you get. What's going on with the COVID vaccine research? Right? I mean, is it known that you're Olga? Or what's your status of your secret ID?
Well, it sounds like it's been compromised, but Knockout doesn't acknowledge any of this. She's just standing there with Superfrog, maybe smiling at the press, but she does not really say anything.
Mm-hmm.
She will answer that direct question with a, I can't answer that. Sorry.
Let me feel myself around that. For some reason, I thought that your identity was becoming public, like you had a soft public ID. Am I totally mistaken on that? Obviously, you've been.
If they're calling Knockout Dr. Olga Knox, that her secret ID shot.
Yeah, so I guess that's not going to happen. Everyone wants to know who you are.
Oh, Knockout will say, well, my hero name is Knockout. I was created in a accident last July 4th, and there's been no accounting of it in the media. It was just memory hold, but I am a super strong EE now. She just says it just matter of fact like that.
Okay, gotcha. And shortly after those statements, some FBE agents show up and say that you and Superfrog got to get going. That press time is over.
Superfrog's going to say, Knockout loves America too. Just ask her.
Are you dating? Are you two going steady?
He's going to look. He's going to keep it open. Anyway, so yeah, we need to get downtown, right? We need to get to the station.
Yes. We'll go with the other FBEE people, or we'll take the Chevy Tahoe thing.
GMC Terrain.
GMC Terrain, yeah.
Look it up. It's a winner. I'll at least give you a 6-cylinder, not a 4-cylinder. But on the way, you don't have a phone, do you?
Oh, I didn't break it this time.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, I made a presence check. Yeah. I'll get to breaking that cell phone, though, DMJ. It's a promise.
There's when you get to the bureau in the lobby at the front desk, the desk clerk says you got a call, Knockout.
Knockout
the phone right there.
Acknowledges that and says, oh, thank you. And she answers it.
It's Lieutenant
Is
James. This is Lieutenant
Knockout?
James. This is Lieutenant James Santavi. He wants to know what your friend Wolf there did to him.
Well, hello. I
Yeah.
haven't seen Wolf for a couple days, but I can certainly ask him what he did to you, Lieutenant Santavi.
I gotta see you guys. I gotta see both of you guys as soon as I can. Just
You
so
know
you
where
know.
I am.
Yeah, I can't be seen. We can't be seen together. And just so you know, um, they're out. They're out. Wolf.
Well, I don't see why I can't meet you. Let me guess, you want to meet at that crappy little bar, don't you?
What crappy little bar?
Okay, well, time out for a second till I find the name of this. The little
the,
dive.
The Calypso was where you met.
The Calypso
was where you met Deep Ghost and Icicle.
I met Icicle at the Calypso.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what Knockout says, the Calypso.
There you go. It's okay. I know the place. But when they go to move Wolf, they're going to try to take him out. I'm just giving you a favor, doing you a favor. So, you know, we know you and I, we're friends.
Who's trying to move Wolf? Where?
When they move Wolf, that's when they're going to go for him.
Who's they?
People who want to make sure that he doesn't talk about what he's seen.
Oh, right. You mean the army. Got it. Okay. I can be in the Calypso in an hour.
Sure. Yep.
I don't have no promises that I'm going to be able to bring Wolf, but I can bring Frog.
I don't know who Frog is.
Oh, well, you don't know what you're missing, Lieutenant Santavi.
Sounds like someone's going to attract attention. I can't have any attention.
Well, I don't have a whole lot of luck ditching Super Frog, Lieutenant Santavi, so you may have to take us as a package deal. Goodbye. I'll see you in an hour at the Calypso.
And you put it. He's like trying to say, like, can you put a hat on him or something when you hang up on
him? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going?
Knockout hangs up the phone. Nowhere. No one knows anything about what we're doing. We're in deep cover now. You're no longer Super Frog. I'm not Knockout, and we're not going to the Calypso.
Good. I got it. What's the Calypso? And why are we going there?
So Knockout turns to look at Super Frog with this deadpan face and says, "Trust me, you don't want to know what the Calypso is. Come on, Frog." And she starts pushing him back towards the GMC terrain.
We're good. That sounds good. You should let me out though a little early. I can just hang out outside, you know, and you know, make sure nothing goes wrong.
Oh, nothing's gonna go wrong. You're here.
No, I'm pretty good at making stuff happen.
Oh yeah. So DMJ, we're gonna get in the GMC terrain and leave as inconspicuously as possible, like, you know, nonchalantly, like nothing's going on, everything's fine. We're just, you know, going out for a little drive, if that's even possible at this point. And we're gonna go down to the Calypso.
Okay. You make it down to the Calypso. No problem. It's got to be, shit, it's got to be 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock now
That was my next
in the
question.
evening this is the 8th.
So it's 5/8 still.
5/8, yep, Friday, 9 o'clock in the evening.
9 o'clock now by the time we get there.
Downtown Blackbridge downtown area is still shut down to traffic. South of the Stewart River there in Crown Point? The Calypso's in Crown, off near Crown Point neighborhood.
What's Knockout wearing?
Yeah.
She has her costume now. You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, well, in fact, I'm still wearing it because I haven't been slimed. It was funny comments in the Audio Dungeon Discord. Knockout changes her outfit so much. Who can tell what she looks like?
Perfect. Just perfect.
But so no, you're not inconspicuous.
No, that was all just messing with everyone. Okay. Knockout's not like stealthy or going undercover. There's none of that. She's Knockout. It's what we're doing.
Frog feels the same way. It's duplicitous. Right. Let's go in then. Let's go to the bar.
Yeah, it's a dingy one. It's a beautiful dingy bar. Nicotine stained windows. Green vinyl bench seats.
Yeah.
Matching green vinyl bar stools.
At the hour mark from when I hung up the phone to when we enter the Calypso, the exact moment. Not a minute before or after.
Don Santavi's there. He's at the bar smoking cigarettes and drinking a Rolling Rock.
I have a question. I don't think Knockout ever has met this Santavi.
No, but you and Wolf have been seen together.
And just to refresh my memory, not that I'm going to metagame it, Santavi was the guy who was working for White Patriot who got Frog to go to that warehouse, the chop shop.
Yeah, not Frog, Wolf.
Yeah. Frog, Wolf.
And White Patriot actually wanted Santavi to get both you guys to come because it was apparent that they were going to just pop you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, fortunately, we split up that day. Okay, I was just not just for me, but for everyone that listens. I think we've got at least one follower.
You got one what?
We got one follower, maybe two.
I don't know what you mean. Are we talking about following
people who pay attention to what we're doing?
Oh, yes. We got one person. We got one super fan, and I need to keep him appeased. I don't want him showing up on my doorstep what was that? What was that movie? The Stalker movie back in the 80s? Final Witness? I don't know. Anyways.
Dude, I really don't remember a lot about the 80s.
Santavi's talking to you because he wants to find out what happened to him back at that warehouse where Wolf and White Patriot were mixing it up. He goes, there was this other guy that showed up, this other one of the freaks like you guys. And I put 3 bullets in his chest. And then before he died, he did something to me. And there's something inside me now. And I wake up in the morning like all beat up and shit. And I don't know where I've been or what's been happening. I can't go to work. I mean,
well,
I've been ducking White Patriot and his boys.
What White Patriot?
White Patriot.
You know him?
Yeah.
What about?
He had me set. He sicked me after your guy's Wolf.
Really? Where is he right now?
I don't know where he is. He was, he was working out of the chop shop, but he's not always in town.
Knockout. Well, okay,
If you
out of
can,
character. Knockout doesn't believe a word he says about that, but we'll move right on with another line of questioning.
Okay.
So you can't sleep after you attempted to help this white patriot. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I have blackouts. What I'm telling you is I was fighting with White Patriot trying to kill your boy Wolf. And then this freak shows up, another like one of you enhanced entities, and gets into it with White Patriot. And I put 3 bullets in his chest. And this strange dude, before he died, after I plugged him, something came out of him and went into me. And now I have blackouts.
Knockout smiles. It says, sounds like poetic justice to me.
So you're enhanced entities. What's happened to me? What's going on?
Well, welcome to the club, Lieutenant Santavi.
What do I do? What do I do, man?
I don't know. Can you pick up a car yet? Oh, we lost DMJ, huh?
Well, Super Frog's going to slide a beer over to him and say, drink up, man. The existential pain is great, but the benefits are amazing.
Knockout will say, yes, take 2 of those and call me in the morning.
Exactly. Yeah. And he's going to say, who is this chump? What's he talking about? You ever seen this guy?
No. Apparently, he's in league with the White Patriot. And I want to know where White Patriot's buddy Tank Boy is, Lieutenant Sitavi. You help me get a hold of him. I'll look into giving you some help. I'm a doctor, you know.
That guy's a psycho.
Yeah. Well, if it takes one to know one, I want him. I want him bad.
White Patriot brings him in town for special assignments.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, I think you could find him at what's it called? Something Bible camp.
Oh crap!
It's where all those other
right-winger
friends of White Patriot hang out.
Right, because everyone knows this. Okay, Lieutenant Santavi.
It's called Bishop's Bible Camp, and the Right God's Way Bible Theme Park Christian Summer Camp.
Okay,
and that's in Western Pennsylvania.
Amish country.
Put it in the Dutch country. The reason I had to stop just for a second, guys, and check things out. There's a bear out next door in the neighbor's yard trashing a bucket, and I had to go make sure my trash bucket was it's like literally like right out there.
Is it a black bear?
Oh yeah.
So what? It's about 200 pounds.
Something like that. He could poke his head through my window any second. So
at least it's not the bigger bears. Okay, so Knockout's gonna take Lieutenant Santavi's pulse and start to examine him right there on the bar as he's drinking beer.
What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Well, I'm trying. Well, first I want to make sure he's still human.
He's got a pulse. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Are they? You know, I tell him to lift up his shirt. I'm a doctor. Does he have any openings, major scarring, nastiness?
No, it's nothing like that. It's like something inside me that like it's like gives me like why do I have this? And he throws down um a disco CD. I can't stop. Listen.
I think you've been possessed.
What? By that purple weirdo I shot? He's dead. He's a slab. He's a John Doe. He's just some black dude.
But he's living rent-free in your head, Lieutenant Centavi.
So you got experience with all this. What do I do? Like, how do I get rid of it? Like,
we need an exorcism. We need to exorcise him. I saw this on TV once. You know that it's a movie. It's a movie, and it has everything in it. We got to go find it, and we'll do this thing.
He looks at you like The Exorcist.
Yes, that's what we have to do.
Well, if you're thinking I'm possessed, yeah, that makes all the sense in the world, right? He looks at you, Knockout.
Knockout has like human biology on 11 or less, but I don't. She doesn't have any skills for dealing with creepy spirits possessing a scumbag cop.
Let's beat it out of him.
No, Frog. Lieutenant Santavi, let's take you down to the CCUMC lab, and I'll try to help you some more. There. I mean, this is the Calypso.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's not going to be anyone around this time of night at the medical center, is there? Well,
I have access to it, Lieutenant Santavi.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Why don't... I'm just wondering if we shouldn't just take your police cruiser and leave the GMC here, but we won't. We'll meet you there. Follow us.
Okay.
Okay.
Deal.
Let's go, Frog. Knockout starts to push Frog to the door.
Okay, Santavi follows. He goes to the medical center.
We will try to enter the medical center through the garage exit entrance, straight upstairs to the lab.
Okay, your credentials, your ID card, badge to get through the door locks. That doesn't do anything, but Olga's does. Yes, Olga, you get in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm not just going at knockout.
Okay.
But sliding. This is the tough one. This is where the secret ID can be compromised.
Mm-hmm.
See, how am I going to work this? I got it. We'll go in and we'll see if there's anybody in the lab that can help us. I'll pretend like I'm not Dr. Olga Knox for everyone at first, and if there's no one in there, then I'll start to look at Frog and Santavi. I'll start to run tests on both of them. Weirdos.
Are you a scientist?
You're finding some of the same results that the medics over at the bureau was that Super Frog shouldn't exist. His DNA makeup is just unstable, untenable.
That's good, right?
It's so the fact that it's that he's alive is a medical miracle.
Dude, and you get to hang out with me. Okay, think about that.
Knockout will tell Super Frog after she runs some tests, you shouldn't be alive.
Well, you should be nicer to me. And there you go.
Now, right. Okay.
What about the exorcist here? What about this?
What kind of examinations are you going to do on Santavi?
I'm going, if I can find the brain scanner, the CAT scanner, if I have one of those, or an X-ray or something to look at his head. I'm a medical professional. I'm literally playing a doctor on TV, DMJ.
So, okay, you put him in the CAT scan. Wow, the machine starts doing the thunk, 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 and then there's this huge purple explosion, like this psychedelic mauve light display. Both you and Super Frog are sucked into it, and you see this black purple volcano of flame. And
I'll try to shut off the machine.
You don't see the machine, but you do see like Santavi, like if he was in the machine, but he's kind of floating in front of you. Whoa. You're in some type of hallucination, maybe. And all this is erupting out of his head. And there's an image starts to form up of that, kind of along the lines of what Wolf said he saw busting into the chop shop when he was getting kicked around by White Patriot. And it's this skeleton with a big purple flaming afro and leather duds saying, "I am the soul, solid gold, spirit of righteousness."
Excellent.
I can help you.
What does it also say? I guess that's about it. And then the machine crashes, and you guys are all standing there, and Santavi seems to be unconscious, and the CAT scan seems to be broken.
I'll get Santavi out of there and move him to a table. So I didn't get anything out of that CAT scan other than the big smoky guy that said he's the spirit of
just solid gold spirit of righteousness.
Of righteousness.
Whoa!
Did you see that, Frog? Was that just me?
It was awesome. It was awesome. Let's do it again. Put him in the thing again.
I can't. He broke it. He's still in there. So Knockout's going to knock on Santavi's head. Not hard, but just... Hello?
Hello? Yeah, he comes around.
Are you in there?
He comes around.
Santavi or the spirit?
No, Santavi.
Oh. There's a big spooky pile of clouds living in your head.
How do I get it out?
The solid gold spirit of
righteousness.
Righteousness. Yes, you knew that already, though, didn't you, Agent Santavi or Lieutenant Santavi?
What does that mean? How do I get it out? What do I do? You gotta help me.
I can help you.
How?
I'm just going to give you a shot, and that should make it it's just like a stimulant, and hopefully that will force it out. But player to DM, I'm giving Santavi the tranquilizer, because I don't know how to deal with him, and I don't want him getting away. So I'm injecting him with a tranquilizer, shot, and then I'm going to put him on an IV drip of morphine, and he's going to stay sedated for a little while. And this isn't like one of those lawful evil things where I wanted to do this, but this is one of those things where there's no real right or wrong with this. If I let him go, he's going to keep bugging me.
Uh-huh.
And maybe something bad happens, but maybe if I sedate him, he's okay just being here for now.
Got you. You administer the sedative, and
the sedative, I love it.
Gets an immediate reaction. The eyes roll up the back of his head, and that purple dude, the skeleton with the flaming purple afro, is now not just a visual hallucination, but a physical manifestation that comes over like Santavi transforms and strikes out at you.
So Knockout jumps back and looks at Frog and says, I meant to do that.
And we're going to call it this evening, but yes, you've awakened whatever is possessed Santavi, forced it out.
So is it external to him, or is it him,
Santavi has become the flaming purple-headed Afro man.
So there's not two bodies. He just sort of wakes up and he's like...
Yeah, he just turned into like purple Afro Ghost Rider. Instead of red and orange flames, it's like purple and black.
Purple Afro
Ghost
Rider.
How dare you strike? You will not keep Afro brutality down.
Yeah, I guess the last thing that Super Frog's going to say is, I hope you have insurance for this lab. Because it's going to get fucked up.
I think Knockout's done too. Thanks, DMJ. Thanks, Randy. It's good to be back.
It is. It's good to be back on the horse. See you guys in 2 weeks. I'll put up a picture of this spirit, the solid gold spirit of righteousness that calls itself Afro brutality.
Crazy stuff as always.
Yeah.
Can we get some XP?
Think about it.
Time. Okay.
I'll think about it, because now you're starting to do